been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the banks of Lake Washington and beautiful Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. So Washington's offense comes out of the field for the first time today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. Great swings at the 40. Finally marked down after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. That's certainly part of calling an RPO. If everyone's not on the same page, you get an eager lineman too far downfield. Wideouts now clustered. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the ground game here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. First down here for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
This is the 6th play on the drive. To throw, it's Sanders. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. You can open up other aspects of your offense.
Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the Huskies will have to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Name's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Quick throw, the catch is made.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. How to convert with a sneak.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He lets it rip. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The shotgun handoff here. And they get him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the 1st quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. Here we go. 1st play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. zero running route. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run. Not enough for a first.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Caught by the receiver. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion sets up a third down play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we got a fourth down.
The Huskies will look to convert here on fourth down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A running play called on fourth down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
He's running out of time here. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? And it's good right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Remember, that last possession went for it and fourth down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught on a comeback route.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First and long now after the penalty. Scanning the field. It's Sanders. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at midfield. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Breaks free. The senior calls his own number, picks up the first down.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. Toss play, running right. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking downfield. It's Sanders. Close to the tight end. Touchdown, Huskies. They finish off the scoring drive.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Returner looking to make a play here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on their last possession because of a long-range field goal. And they'll set up with the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Now they call a run. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Bootleg looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Oh, a reverse. Fights through the tackler. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Caught near the sticks. It's Dickey. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to catch the defense with the draw. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And now the running back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Touchdown, Irish. And they jump on top here in the second half. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Dropping back. It's Sanders. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about Notre Dame sending a backer here? He comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And, boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with
just standing there, gets hit again.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's going to try to return the punt. He's got a crease here. Look out. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call.
Both of them, both offenses are hard to today. Yeah, I scored. Had them 2 field goals.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and
block my
take the
field goal
yardage.
for me 76. Whatever happened, dude. Even next season.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Dickey. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wide out. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incompletion sets up a second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Offense moving closer to the line again after that catch. And they pick up the first on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up fourth down. Special teams on the field. So here comes a punt. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaks into open space. And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the third quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw. It's Sanders. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass, the catch is made. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And looking for a big play here. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Ball carrier tackled there.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's John. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Bringing pressure. He breaks free. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes, and he takes off and picks up a first down.
They call the counter run here. Inside the 30. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing when he gets out in space and can show you that speed.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
To the air, it's Sanders. Gets rid of it on the move. Short pass, finds the tight end.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Here comes a handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Can the offense win it right here? Or are we going to overtime? Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Making people miss. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on and see if they can get this win.
And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sanders. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Maybe the last shot here. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out.